Hi Capricorn, my name is Tiana and welcome to my channel Inspired by Ease. You have a very sweet, heart-touching reading today. Just really quick before we start, I must say that of course this is general. You can swap around the characters. I might be talking about you or someone else in your life. And my readings aren't date specific, so even though I have the month and the year in the title, it's just to help my small channel get found. And by also liking this video, if it resonates with you, you will help other people like yourself find me. And you can also feel free to check your moon and rising signs as well for this week. And if this week's message does not resonate with you, feel free to check back at my recent readings that I've done, and the same principle still applies. You can check your moon and rising sign or any really reading that you feel called to watch. Also, I'm opening my doors to do guided, I can do guided meditations, but to do a personal one-on-one reading. So if you are interested in a personal reading with me, don't hesitate and click the description box down below and send me an email and I will get back to you within 24 hours or less. So, without further ado, let's get started. Capricorn, you have coherence and emergence, which is all about balancing and blending the heart and the mind, and also becoming more childlike and innocent. Oh, it's just so beautiful. And so it looks like you are wanting to manifest a new reality or an improved version of your reality, and this is your golden ticket to that. And it looks like a lot of truth and insight is coming to you, a lot also with a lot of connecting with God and your inner being and source. And there's also a lot of orange, which indicates your sacral chakra is being opened, which the sacral chakra is all about being able to flow with one's desires and create a very comfortable, amazing, wonderful life experience. So we have the 1 and the 4. So I do feel like things are starting to tangibly take root. Things are starting to physically manifest. And yeah, and there's just like a lot of divine spiritual energy around you. So yeah, you are in the process of balancing heart and mind and becoming more childlike. It's very, very exciting. So now we're going to jump into the fairies. This is very interesting. We have these two cards, which are completely opposite. So I want to say we have Dominus Gloom here. So I want to say that you have recently come out of some kind of depression or grief or sadness, or you are about to come out of it into unity, which is a pretty big leap. So I'm not sure what's going on, Cap, but this is very exciting. Or I'm also getting childhood work. So healing old childhood wounds, which totally just helps you come into unity with yourself and really helps you branch out. So yeah, there's definite transmutation and transcendence that is going on. Or if you feel like you are in this energy right now, Capricorn, know that your angels and guides and loving, peaceful energy is all around you right now and is bringing you out of this. And you are going to get out of it. We have the journeyman here. So you are walking away or walking towards something amazing, and you are walking towards something amazing, which is more friendship, partnership, freedom, union, just having genuine friendships that you can laugh and play with and co-create with, perhaps. So this is all very beautiful, and it's all because you are practicing balancing your heart and mind and becoming more childlike. We now have the bright mother here, which is all about nurturing. And so I feel like there is a unification between your inner child and mostly your divine mother, but also your divine father and God consciousness. So yeah, you are unifying all those aspects and also just becoming your own divine mother, which might have been the launching point from this energy to unity. I do feel like that you are rewriting some kind of childhood trauma or just some kind of trauma. in general, and you have, or this could be an actual person in your life that is offering you, you know, a nurturing, just nurturing energy, comforting energy. But I mostly feel like this is coming from you. And now we have Nellis the Alchemist. So this is just so amazing because I feel that you are becoming the magician, Cap, because you are wanting to bring in this new reality. And but this is quite a jump from Luminous Doom to Unity. This is really incredible because Unity is like as close to God as you can get. And Nellis, the Alchemist, is all about knowing that you are God, knowing that you are a magician, knowing that you can mold reality, and being able to be in control, holding the wand, holding the power, and being able to have this presence where you can just softly just touch something and it's going to create this whole positive ripple effect in your life. So Luminous Doom might be something, just an aspect of you or an aspect of your past, or it's just some kind of energy that's in your energetic field at the moment, or is, I mean, it's certainly being cleansed. So I just want to say that you might think that to really transcend this energy, you have to you have to sit down and face it and do this, all this heavy lifting. But I feel like Spirit is saying like, no, it's just like, like an old sweater that has just this one thread that's hanging, and you just need to just give it a little pull and it'll just start to unravel. So I feel like you just need to just tap this and it's just going to disintegrate and it's just going to evaporate and it's just going to basically resolve itself pretty much, which is really amazing. I see you being placed on a whole new set of tracks and walking. So I don't know, like this is one track and this is the other track. This is where you used to be, and now you've just set yourself on a whole new track and you're going in a completely different direction, you know? So this is going down and backwards, and this is going up and forwards. And if it isn't so much with other people, you are just finding more freedom and unity within yourself and having this friendship and partnership with the universe. And yeah, you're just feeling loved and nurtured, whether this is a person, whether this is your guides and angels, or this is you, something that you are embodying. And I feel like it could be all of the above. And things are really starting to click in place for you, Capricorn. I think I get the sense that you were feeling that something, whether it was this energy or some project or just something in your life, you felt like, oh my God, this is going to take so much work, or this is going to be so hard, or this is going to take so long. Like you just had this like certain expectation that it was going to be so hard. But really all it just needed was just like a tap, and it's just like, whoa, oh my God. And we have He of the Fiery Sword, and you know, like sperm hitting the egg. It's just clicking. It's just clicking, and it's just snowballing. And it really, there wasn't really much effort on your part. And I also see this as a pen, as a quill, a magical quill that can like rewrite the past, rewrite history, and also rewrite your future, rewrite anything that, you know, needs to be rewritten. And all of this is really opening and healing your heart. We have the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, and there's definitely some kind of truth or some kind of aha moment or some kind of wisdom and intel that you are coming into, because we have a lot of blue here. So basically, like, you just thought, either you thought that something was going to be really, really tough, or you thought this like whole traumatic thing, how do I say it? Like either you thought something was going to be really, really tough, or I don't know, I'm just getting the analogy of a child coming to a parent and being all upset about this something, but it was just a misunderstanding, and the parent is going, oh no, sweetie, it was just this, and the child going, oh my God, thank goodness, you know. I don't know, like some kind of embarrassing or traumatizing thing that was like traumatizing for the child, but like it didn't actually happen, if that makes sense. Like the child thought that this horrible traumatizing thing happened, but but Capricorn is like going to someone and they're like, no, it didn't happen that way at all, or that's not how it was, or I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, how do I say it? Like, you thought something was going to be really, really tough, or I don't know. I'm just getting the analogy of a child coming to a parent and being all upset about this something, but it was just a misunderstanding, and the parent is going, "Oh no, sweetie, it was just this," and the child going, "Oh my God, thank goodness," you know. I don't know, like some kind of embarrassing or traumatizing thing that was like traumatizing for the child, but like it didn't actually happen, if that makes sense. Like the child thought that this horrible traumatizing thing happened, but it, but Capricorn is like going to someone and they're like, no, it didn't happen that way at all, or that's not how it was, or I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, mm, I think like in a child's mind, we like exaggerate things a lot in our imagination. Like, okay, I'll tell you this one story. It's still all about you, Cap. So when I was like about 6, I broke my arm and I had to have this cast and everything. And by the time the cast was ready to be taken off, I remember this like, oh, I'm not good with carpentry, but basically like this huge, like 8 foot tall, like cylinder blade